pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre en los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que ir.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat. Thinking of your time clock as a player, when does the length of the regular season really start to hit you?
You know, I'd say right about now, Kevin. I mean, you're thinking that that's when the grind of the season starts to become more apparent. So right about now for me, you're settling into a routine and the grind is real.
Outside Dragic. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And Thompson throws it down.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Knocked loose. Here's Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Irving's got his second basket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 4-point game. Waiters against Shumpert. Shots good by Waiters.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And James throws it down.
And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Pass to Babbitt. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic the pass to Waiters. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside. Good result.
From deep, James buries it from three-point range. James has got 5 points so far.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
And good that time.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Waiters against Shumpert. Now here's Waiters. Tight defense on him. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And we'll have a timeout. Cleveland making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Back to Bosh. Waiters outside. Just 5 on the clock. Whiteside inside, defended by Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, guys, you got got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Shumpert against Waiters. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Waiters got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Screen by James. Down low. And the dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Nuggets looking it over. Makes it off the glass.
Great job using that weight worm strength to get it in against tough D.
Now here's James. 7 points in the game. Quick shot there, and it's off target. On the wing, Winslow. James covering. Dragic against Irving. Bosh, a screen on Irving. Here's Dragic. And he drops it in from the low post. Dragic has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, perfect touch on the floater from Dragic. Sitting it up and over the outstretched hands of the defender.
Winslow with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Winslow dishes to Waiters. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Outside Bosh. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Whiteside. And Shumpert pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Love against Whiteside. Goes back up. And it's Love missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Dragic against Irving. No good from Dragic. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. It's tipped. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Dragic. Now Whiteside, running by Shumpert. Fades. And that one goes long. Cleveland leading by 3. Love with the screen for Shumpert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Heat shooting an impressive 60% early. LeBron against Waiters. On the wing, Winslow. Outside, Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Bosh sets the pick for Dragic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Dragic has got 6.
And he's not picky about where his points come from. If Dragic needs to rely on the mid-range, he is more than capable.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And the Heat with some changes. Nick Roberts is checked in, and it's Richardson in for Waiters. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. Heat also with the sub. Babbitt's checked in. Irving. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Miami trailing. Johnson outside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Irving. Here's Thompson. Pass to Liggins. For the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Heat have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Babbitt. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Heat lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Richardson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here is Johnson. Now Winslow. Here's Richardson. Johnson kicks to Babbitt. No good with the triple. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Winslow. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1. And the second quarter will be up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The Heat with the lead. No good that time. Good D by Love. The Heat, their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. No good from Jack. Now Winslow. Still scoreless. Pass to Babbitt. Here's the three. Wiggins with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Love. That one rolling around and rims out. The Heat shooting a respectable 47% for the field in this one. Here's Richardson. In the corner, it's McRoberts. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Liggins, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And with Kevin Durant joining the Warriors, Clark, they look like one of the greatest teams ever assembled, at least on paper.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got an unbelievable roster of talent. But I think they've got to win it all before we mention them among the all-time great teams, Kevin. I mean, the 86 Celtics, the 96 Bulls, or even the 01 Lakers. They've got some work to do to be in that category.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And, you know, at just about 200 lbs, Jack has a lot of power for a point guard. That's a different kind of matchup when you're dealing with a guy like that.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Coming up to the floor. Come on and get loud for you.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And LeBron subbed in for James Jones. McRoberts, the pass to Winslow. Now, here's Johnson. Back to Babbitt. Pass to Richardson. On the wing, Johnson. On the clock. Over Jack. Miami no good on that time either. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Knicks in New York. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for the Heat. So he gets them both. For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. The screen from Thompson. Love the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
For a front court player, Love is an excellent passer.
To the middle, here's Richardson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Heat lead by 1. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Cleveland. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Dragic in for Johnson.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Whiteside, good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From deep, James, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Whiteside, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. James, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the inside. McRoberts' shot is good.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
For 3, Love. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Cavaliers call time here. On the floor for the Cavaliers. Bosh is checked in for Miami. Dion Waiters comes in for Richardson. Jack surveying the D. Here's Anderson. Jack finds Anderson. And stolen by Whiteside. Winslow with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
So he comes up empty at the line. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jack. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And, you know, that's where he's always been most comfortable. Jack slicing into the lane.
Dragic against Jack. Dragic dishes to Waiters. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Jack. To the paint. Here's Shumpert. And finished off by Shumpert.
When he's creating like that, you like what Jared Jack brings to the party.
The Heat trail by 3. Waiters outside. Pass to Winslow. Pocket 6. Bosh kicks to Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Jefferson passing to Jack. Chris Bosh with the rebound. The Heat have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Winslow finds Whiteside. And the basket is good. Whiteside's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
They set the pick. Jefferson passing to Fry. Offline with his 3. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Cavaliers trailing. Pulls up. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the foul on Jarrett Jack. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And Irving subbed in for Jack. Heat also with the sub. Babbitt's checked in. Here's Bosh. Here he goes. And no good. Great D that time from Love. Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Babbitt. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Miami, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Love with the screen for Jones. Kicks it out to Love. Launches it. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Waiters dishes to Dragic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dragic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for Miami. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court.
And their fans should be excited to see Conley coming in. He's a guy that can bind the team together, control the pace, make sure everyone stays involved.
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Babbitt. That's tipped. Pass to Waiters. Five to shoot. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving passes to Love. Some solid defense from Bosch. Shumpert against Waiters. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Second shot opportunity. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Love with another miss.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called, Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. 90 seconds now into the second half. Shots good by Waiters. Waiters got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On its way from Irving for 2. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Miami leading by 4. That's a 2 from Babbitt. Waiters dishes to Dragic. Over Anderson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 10.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Pass to LeBron. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Bosch. Dragic finds Bosch. Back to Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. The rebound by James.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Waiters against Shumpert. Waiters outside. From past the arc. They get it again. Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from James.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Chris Anderson. And it's Kevin Love in for Channing Frye. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. James way outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Miami leading by 3. Here's Babbitt. The kick out to Dragic. Another shot. And it's Irving with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And there's the call on James. That is his 1st foul of the game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Jarrett Jack has checked in for Cleveland. The Heat also changing it up. Winslow comes in for Waiters. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Love against Bosch. uses the glass to finish the layup. Bosh has got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
James, the pass to Shumpert. James looking it over. Thompson, a screen on Whiteside. And here's James outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Johnson against LeBron. Johnson outside. Pass to Babbitt. Puts up a three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Puts it up from 12. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Johnson kicks to Winslow. Back to Johnson. Pass to Winslow. Bosh in the post. He's going up against Love. Nails the baby hook. And the Heat lead by 4. And the Cavaliers call time here. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Jack. The Cavaliers with another miss. Miami leading by 4. Here's Richardson. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Richardson's got his second bucket.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Jack. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosh has got 11 rebounds in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Johnson outside. Nick Roberts, the pass to Richardson. Bosh kicks to Johnson. Nick Roberts dishes to Richardson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Liggins. He's guarded by Johnson. Can they get it? Liggins, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Richardson, good.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And McRoberts kicks to Johnson. Here's Richardson. It's stolen by Jack. Here's Liggins in the powerful one-handed slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Miami.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Liggins is checked in. Heat also with the sub. Reedy's checked in for Williams. And McRoberts kicks to Johnson. Pass to Winslow. Jefferson with some nice D.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Irving finds Jefferson. Offensive rebound. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Channing Frye.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
You know, his aggression and his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, and that's when he's at his best.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love checked in for Frye. And Dunleavy subbed in for Jefferson. Haslam, he's checked in for Miami. Johnson draws the up. Pass to McRoberts. Inside. There's Winslow. Doesn't go that time. Great tee that time from Love. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Richardson. Winslow kicks to Richardson. Fires the three. No good. Shot missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To tie it up. Pass to Liggins. Dunleavy for 3. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Haslam. And Jones over to help. And wrestling forth there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Timeout, Cavaliers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Shumpert passes to Love to tie it up. And it's Haslam with the rebound. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Udonis Haslam.
Number 22.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McRoberts. Over Thompson. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Heat lead by 4.
Boy, gets rid of it so quickly. Excellent passing ability.
Dragic against Jack. LeBron outside. Out to Shumpert. 4 on the clock. Here's Love. Again, Love missing.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Richardson. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Both free throws good from James.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Waiters against Shumpert. And Waiters kicks to Babbitt. Here's Whiteside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
And a wide open look for James. Good, and Jack gets the assist. 23 points for LeBron.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Waiters, and Waiters with the stop.
Looking just about unstoppable.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. James left side for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Jack. Timeout, Cavaliers. Chris Anderson is checked in for the Cavaliers. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Miami leading by 6. And here is Waiters. Bosh, a screen on Shumpert. Here's Waiters. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Irving can't get it to go. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Up again. Here's Whiteside. Waiters no luck.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Poke loose and stolen by Irving. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Excellent D there from Waiters. The Heat with the lead. Outside Dragic to the middle. Bosh kicks to Dragic. Six to shoot. Into the lane. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 6.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
LeBron outside. Baseline J on the way. Bosh grabs the miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Waiters surveying the D. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Liggins is checked in.
Checking in for your Cavaliers. Number 14.
Dragic the pass to Bosh. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Waiters outside. 3-pointer. They get it back. Right side. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's called on Channing Frye. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Now Cleveland shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Liggins. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Now here's Dragic. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Whiteside. Whiteside missing again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Back to Dragic. Whiteside dishes to Dragic. Pass to Babbitt. A 3 ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Babbitt's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. He's a really good foul shooter.
On the line now for Cleveland.
And so Irving nails both of them. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
Got a piece of it. Drops in the tray. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
This right here, I couldn't have planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in.